Okay, well, hello my crochet friends. How are you guys doing today? Let's see, crochet and occasionally knitters will pop by, and other crafters and yarn enthusiasts, right? Because y'all know we're giving away a box of yarn today. So, but before we do that, let's kind of do like a get to know your maker behind the camera, in front of the camera type thing. Yes, because I got new subscribers, and I just got another shout out today from somebody I don't even know who in the world they are. Because, you know, as much as I crochet and do YouTube, I don't actually watch a lot of YouTubers that do crocheting. I really don't. I watch booktubers and I watch tech channels because I love cameras. So I don't actually watch a lot of crocheters, but shh. Alright, so my name is Jenny. Welcome to Granny Square Peg. In 2023, I went through a great yarn purge and got rid of, I'd say, at least half of my yarn stash. Some of the older stuff I threw away. Everything else I donated, and then I kept colors that make me happy and yarn companies that I don't know, I just kept the stuff that makes me happy. In 2022, when I started my channel, it was to go through my project pile. Had a lot of blankets that had piled up on me because I just make blanket after blanket after blanket, throw it in a pile, and then don't ever do anything with it. So 2022 was going through my project pile. I did some of it in 2023, and I need to get back to it in 2024. So, let's see. I am 52 years old, and I've been crocheting since I was 9. So y'all do the math on that. I was taught by my grandmother, my mom, and my aunt, and my great-grandmother also crocheted. So it is all in the women on my mom's side of the family. And my mom's down in the comments below, so say hi. Blankets are my specialty. It is where my passion lies. I love making blankets. I dabble with occasionally making a hat or a scarf, but I don't do sweaters or shawls or anything else. Cardigans, I don't. Nah, blankets are it for me. Big blankets and medium-sized blankets, little baby blankets, That's me. I'm a blanket maker. So the name of my channel, Granny Square Peg. Granny Squares are iconic of crocheting. Everybody knows what a granny square is, right? Square peg, because I've always been a little bit different than everybody else. And there's that saying, trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. That's me. I'm the square peg trying to fit into a round hole. I don't normally conform to society and stuff, so I'm a bit different. So Granny Square Peg, mash it all together. Okay, my name is not Peg. For all you people in the comments who are accidentally calling me Peg, nah, it's Jenny. And it's just Jenny. Jenny's not even a nickname. It's not short for Jennifer. And I still cringe to this day when people call me Jen. So it's just Jenny. So today's video, we are celebrating 2 years on YouTube. My first crochet video was in January of 2022. It was January 20th. So I hit my 2-year anniversary or my 2-year birthday on YouTube with this channel. Okay. About a week and a half later, I hit video number 100. I have done 100 crochet videos and or yarn videos, because I do have a fair amount of going through my yarn stash. And then right on the heels of that, about a week after that, of doing, you know, video number 100, I reached 4,000 subscribers. And it's a milestone whether you get 1 subscriber or 1,000. It is always a milestone. We are always counting our subscribers in the background and saying, oh, I got another one. But when you get 1,000, you're like, wow, I can't believe this. People actually sit and listen to me or watch me. So it's kind of humbling that I hit 3 milestones, one right after the other. And that's why I'm doing, part of the reason why I'm doing a giveaway of some yarn. Okay, I just wanted to celebrate and I want to share it with everybody. Okay, so most of my patterns here on this channel, they're my own. It's just things I come up with when I sit down with my hook and my yarn. I like to do things my way and not everybody else's way. If I ever do come across a pattern that I like, more than likely I will change it to suit my needs a lot of the time. Even I'm in crochet groups on Facebook that do crochet alongs. 9 times out of 10, I am changing the pattern and tweaking it and making it work for me. So most of the stuff here you'll see is mine. Like, we are currently doing patchwork squares. I designed this back in 2011, 2012. Didn't share it with the world until, 2 years ago. So it's a 10-year-old pattern for me, but it's a simple pattern. All you do is make a square, and you gotta understand, like, when I was designing this, I tried doing a 5-inch square. I tried doing a 2-inch square. I tried single crochets. I tried double crochets until I found something that worked for me. I liked my square at roughly 3 inches. I come in at like 3 1/4 by 3 1/2, right? And I like the look of the half double crochet because I was using up scraps of variegated yarn that I had. And I thought it was a good way to use up the variegated yarn, that we buy it because it's so beautiful, wrapped up into a ball, wrapped up into a skein. We see it in the store and it's so beautiful, but we get it home and we try to work it up, whether it's back and forth in rows or, in a granny square, and it loses something, doesn't it? The whole pattern will get lost, and then it's too busy to look at. So then we all got this stash of variegated yarn, and it's pretty to look at, but we don't actually really have patterns that work well for it. But I think my little patchwork square pattern, I think it works up beautifully with the variegated yarn. So I myself will always have a stash of variegated yarn because I buy it just like everybody else, and I work it up in a blanket, and normally it doesn't work well. It doesn't work well at all. It doesn't look right. So, I wanted to work through my stash this year, so I shared my pattern. And I'm also doing granny squares, corner to corner squares, but we'll do that in another video. I'll show you guys how I do those, okay? So today we are giving away a box. My box is 12 inches by 10 inches by 8 inches. So 12 inches wide, 10 inches deep, 8 inches tall, or the other way around. I don't even know. And I'm filling it all up with yarn out of my own variegated stash, okay? Down on the bottom, there are full skeins, and then some hand wound balls where I'm breaking it up, putting some in this box, which is to give away, some in a box to sell, because everybody loves my variegated yarn. So I'm gonna pause here for a minute because I actually want to see the box as it sits to see how much yarn is in there. How many colors did I put in there? And ounces and grams and yardage and meters, how many's in there. I haven't done that yet, so I'm going to do that now. Okay, so yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, my friends, I have counted up all the skeins of yarn and balls of yarn I have in this box. Okay, there are 1, 2, 3. There's 5 skeins, and out of those 5, 4 are different colors, and the one color reef I put in 2 skeins. Okay, the rest are 19 balls of hand wound yarn. Okay, so there are 23 colors and 24 skeins / balls of yarn. Okay, and I weighed each of them individually, and I came out with 47 ounces of yarn. Right down there, 47 ounces of yarn. I don't know, is that a lot? Because a lot of times I don't weigh my yarn or go by yardage or meters or grams. I don't know. It's like I bought 2 balls of it and I used 1.5 balls, or I bought 5 and I used 4. That's how I count my yarn. So with 47 ounces, I did have to hit the internet and find a conversion chart and convert it into grams. So 1,332 grams. And these are approximate numbers. They're not dead on, spot on numbers, okay? Yards, 2,350 yards, 2,148 meters, give or take, okay? All right, so let's put these all back in the box and I will show them to you all again, because I've added more to it since the last video we did and I showed you yarns. So this color is, well, the yarn is Red Heart Super Saver and the color is Reef, and it turns out I had like 7 skeins of this. All right, so 2 in the giveaway box, 2 in the box to sell, and leftovers I get to keep those. So there's 2 going into this giveaway box and 2 in the for sale box. We have a skein of Red Heart Super Saver again. The color is Butterfly. This is a very busy color. I had 4 of these, so 1 in each box, and leftovers stay in my cabinet. And when we're done going through this, we're going to give you some rules on how everybody can enter the contest, okay? Contest giveaway, I don't know. This is Red Heart Super Saver. The color is Icelandic. I know I have more of this, but it's currently with its project. So once I give away a skein and sell one, I actually still have more that are sitting with a project somewhere, and I'm going to fill my cabinet right back up with variegated yarns. Okay. Red Heart Classic, which I had bought at my local thrift store. There was 4 of these, so give one away, keep one, and I've got 2. This is a really pretty color. I like this. Hide my face so the camera will focus. Okay, all right. So now these are all the ones that I hand wound from my stash, where I'm putting a little bit into all the boxes, okay? And I'm keeping, like, in the boxes in my cabinet. This is Karen Jumbo. Its color is Easter Basket. And this one came out to 3.9 ounces. Now what I'm going to do, because this is a lot of information, I am going to put little pieces of paper on each of these with the yarn company name, the color, and how many ounces that I measured on my scale, okay? I haven't done that yet. We have, whoops, I'm knocking yarn on the floor. This is Coral Fizz. This stuff is from 1992. It's very vintage Red Heart Super Saver. Let me pick up that one I just dropped. Okay. This is a completely random ball of yarn. It does not have a yarn label. I don't know what it is. I don't know where it came from. And it's a little bit scratchy, so y'all are going to have to soften it up yourselves. Okay. This one I remember is called Holland from Michael's Loops and Threads Impeccable. This was, I had a lot of this back in the day and I've used up most of it, and I just have these little random balls left. This one is Holly and Ivy from Red Heart Super Saver. It's one of their Christmas ones, and this is vintage too. I actually do not remember the name of this color off the top of my head, but it is Red Heart Super Saver. This one too, I think this one is called Painted Desert, I think. Weird names that they give all to their yarns. Shades of Purple. Again, from Red Heart Super Saver. That's most of this is Red Heart, except for this. This is Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. And this, I can't remember the name of this color. Yeah, I don't remember what they called it. So along with the shaded purples, there is shades of pink. This one is from Red Heart with Love. I think this is Water Lily. Shades of green. You notice I had pink, purple, green. Must have been a sale on that type of yarn from Red Heart. This is the Craft Smart from Michaels in what I think looks very much like Sunset. Again, this is a bit scratchy. It's going to need to be softened up. This is another yarn from Hobby Lobby. This is called Fruit Punch, and I did check Hobby Lobby's website. They don't make this color anymore, or that other color that I have, but they have a whole range of variegated yarns that are so pretty. So, that's in the box. Another one from Red Heart. It's called Pink Camo. This vintage one from Red Heart, it's called Sunset Print. This one is a little scratchy. Shades of Blue from Red Heart. Panther Pink from Red Heart. And some shades of brown. This one's vintage too. And I feel like that is about all I can get into this box. I might be able to get a little bit more on the top here, but it would only have to be about a ½ ounce or so. But I might be able to get another color or two in there. But as it sits right now, 23 different colors. A mixture of 19 hand wound balls, 5 of them are skeins, so 24 total, 47 ounces, 1,300 grams, 2,300 yards, and 2,100 meters. Okay. I'll put this in the box, but I will write it nice and neat. Okay. I will even put my pattern in the box too for the patchwork squares, because this is what this is for, so you guys can make your own patchwork squares. Although, y'all can do whatever you want with it, with the yarn in the box. You want to make a stripy blanket, make a stripy blanket. You want to make patchwork squares, make patchwork squares. That's okay. It's going to be your box once it's done being my box, and you can do whatever you want with it, okay? I want you guys to have fun with it. I want the variegated yarn to make you happy the way it makes me happy, because it's fun stuff. All right, so rules and regulations, because evidently we have to do this. We have to make it fair. We have to make it random. So this is my first time doing this, so just bear with me. I make it up as I go along. All right. In today's video, this one right here, leave a comment down below. Tell me your favorite color. Tell me how long you've been crocheting. You don't have to answer all the questions. Just answer one of my questions. What is it about crocheting that you like so much? What's your favorite color to work with? A lot of times pink is a very happy color for me, so I like to work with pink. Even though the creamy white is my favorite color, pink makes me happy when I work with it. So, are you a cat person or a dog person? Yeah. Or if you don't like any of my questions, just give me a little tidbit about yourself. But you do have to leave a comment down below. You don't have to like my video. You don't have to subscribe to my channel. You don't have to share it with a friend like a lot of contests do. You don't have to do that. You don't have to give me your email address. I'm not asking you for anything. Just leave a comment down below, okay? But one comment. I can only count one. So, say your name is Sally, and you leave me a comment, and you say, you hate working with the color pink. You're a dog person, not a cat person, like I am. And you're self-taught from YouTube, which is fine. So Sally, when Sally leaves a comment, I'm going to go underneath of that and leave a comment for her and say, comment number 1, all right? So Joan goes and leaves a comment. She's like, I am not a cat person. I am a dog person. And I knit. I don't crochet, but I watched your video. Joan is comment number 2. So say Sally wants to leave another comment saying, you know what, I really like these squares. They're working up quick and fast, and I'm looking forward to putting them together in a blanket. I can't count that one because that wouldn't be fair. It would be comment number 3, but it wouldn't be fair because then she'd have 2 different comments. So you only get to count 1 comment, even if you leave multiple comments. If you leave replies on other people's comments, I can't count those either, okay? It's kind of like 1 entry per person type of thing to make it as fair as possible. And I'm also not too worried about shipping outside of the United States, but that's my fault for not saying, hey, this should be only in the United States. I'll ship anywhere. Okay? I am giving this away because... Why am I giving this away? Because I like to do things like that. I like to give and give and give and give. That's what I do. It can sometimes come back and bite me in the butt, but that's not this video. No. So we needed some rules. I can only count 1 comment per person, all right? I will leave a comment for you to let you know what number you are. So we're going to do this for 2 days. Today is Tuesday. On Thursday, I will take every number and put it into a random number generator and have that random number generator pick a number for me, and that person will be the winner. And when you win, I will come to you in the comments down below, tell you that you won, and to go ahead and send me an email with your details. But I won't ask for details in the comment section, okay? Got to watch out for scammers. They're the worst, okay? We have to fight the scammers. YouTube can't do it for us. So, my email address, grannysquarepeg@gmail.com. And I'm Granny Square Peg at Instagram, Granny Square Peg on Facebook, Granny Square Peg on YouTube. I'm on Ravelry. Now, my email address is Granny Square Peg, but I used my name. It's Jennie Larkin on Ravelry, if you guys ever want to find me there. Yeah, but for the most part, it's Granny Square Peg everywhere, and Peg is not my name. I'm just a square peg trying to fit into the round hole. All right. So I think it's a good sized box, 12 by 10 by 8. And there's a lot of colors in there. And there's a lot of, you can get a lot of squares out of this. Let's see. I take about 5 yards per square, 10 yards per square. Yeah, I don't know. You can get a lot of squares out of that. Did I cover everything? See, I'm doing this by the seat of my pants. Yeah, did I get everything? Crap! Crap. I'm sitting here and I'm running through a checklist in my head to make sure I got everything. And I'm going to kick myself in the butt if I'm sitting over there at the computer doing edits and I realized I forgot something. I'm going to kick myself in the butt. But I think I got everything, all right? So leave your comments down below. We'll pick a winner on Thursday, and then I will get this box shipped out by Friday. The box that I'm selling, it is nearly identical to the one that I'm giving away. The ounces, the yards, the meters, the grams, they might be a little different, but they are so close, okay? It's got the same yarns in the for sale box. I'm going to list it in my Etsy shop, which it's Granny Square Peg at Etsy, okay? I only have one thing listed in my shop right now, and it's a blanket. I will get this box listed hopefully in the next day or two, because because I'm selling it, I have to take pictures of it and write up a listing. So that's going to take me a day or two. As for how much I'm charging for it, I don't know. I spent money on all this yarn myself, so I need a pricing strategy. I don't know. But I will try to make it fair for somebody who wants to have some variegated yarn. All right. So this is really just to say thank you guys for, for being here for 2 years of videos, 2-year anniversary, 100 videos that you guys have watched and liked and subscribed and commented on. And then I hit 4,000 subscribers. There's about 600 or 700 of you that are new within the last week or so. So welcome. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Okay. So I think that's it. Good luck to everybody who enters. If you guys really want some more of the variegated yarn, I will do everything I can to see if I can make up some more boxes. It won't be as big as this one, but I can see what I can do. You guys let me know down in the comments below. All right. So keep working on your squares. Keep sending me messages with your squares. I'm loving seeing the pictures of your squares. We're going to have to do a whole video of just everybody else's work. Okay. I love you guys and I want you to keep being awesome, and I will catch up with you later. Bye.